I'd like to spend a couple of minutes running through the assistance side cabinet mounted unit. On the assistance instrumentation, we will have a HVE valve, a saliva ejector, and a syringe. We do supply a 4-port holder with every unit, so if you do want to add a second HVE, you can order this from your dealer. All you'll do is hang it in and then plug it into the bottom of the collection canister. On the holder bar, you do have the ability to be able to twist this 360 degrees if you want to. So if you want to bring the assistance instrumentation out through the front or through the back side, you'd have that flexibility to get the assistance instrumentation directly to where it's easy for you to access. The collection screen is up underneath the cap, and it's a rectangular trap, and the part number to reorder these disposable traps is 49188. I would suggest at least once a week at the minimum. If you're a busy practice, every 2 to 3 days, just changing the trap out. The biggest thing I see is the saliva ejector HVE won't be as powerful, and it's because stuff is collected into the vacuum trap and it just needs to be cleaned. To disassemble the HVE valve, you can push the barrel out, take the HVE valve off to quickly disconnect. We also will supply you with a large bottle brush that you then can run down through the HVE valve, re-lubricate the O-rings that's on the barrel, push it all back together, and our suggestion is a minimum to clean these once a week. We will supply you also with a smaller bottle brusher with each saliva ejector that you have in the office. And again, the saliva ejector will disassemble the same way. Use the bottle brush, run it both directions through. And then just snap everything back together. The other repair kit that you'll receive with the syringe is a set of instructions and a rebuilt kit with all the O-rings, the springs, and everything you need. You can disassemble the buttons in case for, let's say you've got a syringe that just continually drips. Just shut the unit off, pull the buttons out, rebuild the O-rings, push the buttons back in, and that will correct the problem. The syringe tips we send are actually autoclavable tips and should be used with each instrument tray. That part number on the syringe tip is 3059, but once you lock our syringe tips into the syringe, they will not rotate. So if you want to use them as a cheek retractor, that tip end is not going to continue to rotate.